Good evening. I see a thumbs up. When I see a thumbs up, it reminds me of somebody. Yes, Tetla, good night to me. Good evening to you, ma'am. Believe me, because I was on a call, that's why me just come on. So how you doing in the evening here, lady? Almost. By the way, me not even pray it because I forget, you know. Let me pray ask God guidance because too much things sometimes I go on. Oh, Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Lord, this evening as we come another time, Lord Jesus, to magnify your name and to share in our discussion, Lord, let those that are coming with words that are not pleasant and attitudes help us to understand what we are trying to explain and share, and help us to learn from our discussion. Be in the midst of everything, Lord, we pray, Lord. Whatever that is there that is unlike you, remove it, I pray. In Jesus' name we say thanks. Amen and amen. Yes, Tetla, I see you. Number one lady in the house. Number one lady in the house. Hi, Matthew. How are you doing? Welcome to the live. Amen. Welcome, Matthew. Happy to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're a busy person, but you decide to give me a little of your time, and I really appreciate it. No problem. Where are you watching me from, Matthew? The surname, I cannot say it, but Moroccan. You don't know? Okay. All right. Happy to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Jenny. How are you, Jenny? Good evening. How are you doing, David? Welcome, David. David, you finally. I was on today for a little time, and then I'm on now, right? How are you doing, David? Good evening. How are you doing? Yeah, I was just giving likes to people. Okay. Thank you for giving me the thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. I'm happy to see you too, Matthew. I hope that you guys will help to make the conversation interesting as we go along. I know persons will not stay, because people have different schedule. They may spend a little time and move on, move along. I don't have a problem as long as you give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, you're giving likes to people, so that means that you don't really stay around for too long. David says, I'm excited that you're on this channel today. Are you doing this from now on? Yes, I'll be doing this more, but I will do the other one at times. I will still do, I'm going to be doing both of them, but this one is the one that I'm going to be pushing now. I'm going to be pushing this one more, but I will still do the other one. So you can move between them. Right? How was your day today? Anyway, it has been a very cool day. Very cool and nice, not too cold. A little windy at first, but the day ends nicely. And I was reminded that there will never be another day. Oh, it was good. That's nice. Another day looking like today until March. That means this is the introduction. We're going on to we're approaching the wintry part coming up. So today is the 24th. So we have a few days to go until about the 28th of December when winter begins. So I was reminded that today it will be the warmest day, and that was in the 40s. So the other days are going to be less, maybe in the 30s and 20s, to bring on the cold. But still give God thanks for what he has been doing. We can't do anything of ourselves, right? And before I go any further, Tetla, I learned this evening, guys, when you come on, just give me the thumb. Oh, no mean to auntie, so just give her the thumbs up, no man. Oh, no, give her the thumbs up and the next one will disappear. As the discussion starts and I expect people to participate, I see the numbers start to go down. See, I see 18 persons there now, and in a while it's going to see gone to 11. They're going to disappear. All I want from you guys, if you don't want to participate, just come on and give me the thumbs up. But interacting is beautiful. It's wonderful. That's how we learn and we share. You understand? It's not all the while I'm going to be sitting down like this. Sometimes I'm going to be doing other things and share with you guys. But because I started today, we will have to get to know each other a little more as we go along. I have other things I want to do, as we move on, but I don't want to rush the things. Today is the first day. And I have learned this evening, Tetla, that this singer here, wow, he has passed on today. I worked today. I worked on the channel and I went to work today, David. What's the singer name again? Oh, Jesus. Whoa, what's the man name? Jimmy Cliff. Jimmy Cliff. In my time, he was one of my favorites, Yes, we welcome everybody here. We want nice people. We don't want any rude, anything that is not appropriate. I know everywhere we go, we have people who come with certain behaviors. But I would love for us being here now. No, Peter Tosh died a long time. His name is Jimmy Cliff. He's 81. He died today. He passed on today. Yeah, man, do your laundry. Go and do what you have to do. You can still listen. You can still listen while you do your laundry. Yes. And he had some nice songs, I know one of them that I like. One he did that thing named Smile Orange. Whoa. Another singing the harder they come, one and all. I don't know much of it. Some nice songs, man. But we just we have some face so big. Yeah, man. So it's really sad. He's 81. I remember when he was young, when he was younger, and he's from St. James. And it's the boulevard they named after him, Jimmy Cliff Boulevard. That is where Usain Bolt's restaurant is, which caught fire over the weekend. The last time I saw him was when he came to Jamaica to get his Order of Merit or Distinction. And I think he was in a wheelchair. His voice sounded the same, but he was looking quite old. And I said, look at Jimmy, man. Jimmy was a nice, Everybody named the children Jimmy. Even Jimmy leaves Mobile to go to town. Oh, and the Smile Orange. I went go back and look for Smile Orange. It's nice to, He sings some nice, cool songs, man. Nice songs. Those were the days. What? He's gone now into history. No more. No more. And I was supposed to go and look up about the Miss Universe. Yeah, man, he sing nice songs. Right now I was singing some this evening, but now me on the live. It just, But I didn't want to go and look up. Because I did not want to come on too late. Because I want to and then have the thing, Mm-hmm. Or me end the live and then do a silent live, something. Yeah, man, Jimmy Cliff, man, sing a whole heap of song. The harder they come. Man, this question on the YouTube thing is asking, which you like, Pepsi, soda, or Coke? So it's a way. And then I wanted to see what was being done about the tadpoles, the baby frogs in Manchester. But me tell us, me wake up early, but it doesn't matter the time you get up because the night comes so early. You have to keep on a hurry to get the thing done, you know? It just, away. Just look away, my dear. Just look away, man. Smile orange. Life from country to town. Whoa. I don't even take with the bicycle and you don't have anything and a whole heap of things. But you say Miss Universe is getting much better now. But the thing says she's still in the ICU. I should have read the thing. Yeah, man, because night we're going into a long night and a short day. I don't remember to read the thing because if she's getting better, why would she be still in ICU? You understand me? She's still in ICU until she comes out. So, based on what somebody was saying in social media was, it's the family who came out and say after she fall that she was doing well. Then they come back and say they need prayers. You know, he was on the country, but yeah, man. And he had properties in Montego Bay, and he may have sold some of them. I want a plaza near One Nest Plaza. He did developments, but after a while, he migrated, and I think he was his family and all of that. The days where people would migrate, and then the days when he would come to Sunfest, which was Sunsplash in Bob Marley time, to a Sunsplash, they would come and participate. But get old now, so he would not be on that anymore. His things were mainly reggae, not dancehall reggae. The harder they come, wanna know. Well, I like that one, so we can't know it. Wow, my dear Tetla. I forgive God thanks to small mercies here because so much things could have happened to us. We are not special. We have to just be thankful. You know? Yeah, man, he was on the country bus and he give problem. And the whole thing about the the next thing I saw that I made note of was Vibe, me as a touchdown base. Vibes Cartel donated beds to the home that is see number gone down. Donated beds to the homes that he has adopted with his foundation. So the beds went down a few days ago. Just a few days ago. Right? So my theme for this evening that I would love us to talk about. I don't know if JB going to be on the other side of Jordan. The theme I want to talk about is, let me make a note here so I don't forget it. Yeah. See the number. That is great. It keeps it. Yeah, man. My theme is about building self-esteem. If I am to wait until everybody come, whoever may come, because over here is a new ground, they are not going to really, recognize. They will see the thing showing that I am live, but the I was not able to get the banner put up with my name proper on it for them to know that it's me. But in time, yeah, so that's why I say I would probably do a 1 hour and I watch it and then I put up and do a silent live. But I'm going to go, go further. Yeah, so how can we build? But then I'm preaching, I'm talking to the converted because I was hoping that persons would have, but I really want, somebody didn't want the banner put up, so that persons can see that, from when me keep on asking, to do the banner so that we can have it put up. I didn't, that's why I never start over in the last week. I really wanted the banner to be up first, then, so, so anyway, because I can't do it, I have to wait until who can do it. Yes, man. So, talking about building self esteem, how can we build self esteem? What is self esteem? Some people will look at self esteem as a way of developing positiveness about themselves, how they see themselves. Right? Some people have no self esteem, they don't have anything that is helpful towards them that they would want others to emulate or to practice. You understand me? So they don't want anybody you cannot look at them and role model it because some people when their self-esteem is low, it's like they give up. They can't go any further. It's like they can't bother. They can't bother, you're not sure. They can't bother. So even if it's to go back to school to upgrade themselves, they can't bother, then just second. So that when you don't have any self-esteem, you second for anything. Anything. Whether or not it's going to work out. And it does not, when you have low self-esteem, it means that, it's like you don't have any pride within yourself. You can't bring yourself to any level. You understand me? Based on what I've read about self-esteem, you have to put yourself first and try to lift yourself. And when you lift yourself, others are going to see you and are going to want to practice what you do because they will see it as an example. But not everybody see it like that. Like you have some persons who are working at an establishment. They think, say, well, they are getting the pay to go home, that is it. If they need them to do extra hours, they have excuse. If they're going to pay them, they have excuse. Sometimes the company don't know what to do, to change the way of thinking. If they tell them how they dress, that it's not appropriate, they have excuse. If they talk about they're coming to work late or early, they are not, it doesn't matter to them. It's like nothing you say to those people who have no self-esteem, nothing you say to them can change their way of thinking. So you have to find a way to lift them. You have to meet them at their level. So you would say they don't have any ambition. But then it's just because they don't have no drive within them to push themselves. But when they see other people, right, they belittle themselves, they keep on saying they can't bother. They know, say, if they try, it will be a little different. They no bother think about the trying. They just feel they can't bother. They can't bother. They're stuck. No further. And they belittle themselves. So sometimes they have it in their hands, But it's like you see them into some good partner. And you say, you know what you could do with the partner? You could put it together, put the two dryer get together and go buy a house or buy a car or something. Lord, Mrs., the money too little bit. This can't do nothing. So, until then, when they see you doing it now, and they say, associate show off, I did the money she take go buy so and so. They don't say it in any way that is encouraging to you. It come off like a little envy, bad mind lifestyle. But they had the opportunity and they didn't want it. But you seize the opportunity and do it now. They become grudgeful. Right? So when they become grudgeful, you now have to be careful because they don't have no self-esteem. They're not trying to move up. Maybe they live in their parents' house. It's a small house. And, maybe they just live, buy grocery, everybody eat, everybody sleep in the same room or share the same bathroom. You understand? Sometimes if you tell them good is bad, yeah, they take it for bad and they feel that you're losing your place. You're missing your place. So sometimes you really don't know what to say to them, but because maybe you're close to them at work, or you're close to them in the community, or you know them from country or someplace, and instead of taking yourself to be a fool, you're going to want to try and, open up. So I don't think Jay, our friend Jay have this. Me keep on I say it, me hardly think. I don't know what. Maybe he has. So me look at it. Me say, boy, how can we sometimes? Even you look at the disaster that happened down in the parishes. People go and just give up and can't bother. But somebody if you come, Lord, Miss Brown, no matter how bad, but come make we work together. You have to kind of beg them. So then come and then we start put the things together, take up the wood, throw them one side, try to, get a few pound and nail, and all right, because they see you doing. You understand me? They're working, but no upliftment, not even to try for. No, they not do nothing. They not do not a thing. They not have no upliftment, and they cannot encourage you. They more to discourage you. Lord, me see money not enough to do what I want to do. No more go to me hair, and more go to me nails. So. And like even the money that some people get, part. This is a part. I want to see the other part. Some people take that little bit and make much with it. They make much with it. You understand me? I see people plant some little things in their yard. Yes, push start. They need a little push start. And some people, you give them the push start and they still not take the push start. And when they go down into a hole now and they can't turn around, then they get annoyed. They turn around and turn on you, as if you have never reached out to them. So me look at me say self-esteem is, have a low self-esteem is bad. It's really bad, but how can you change it? You have to encourage. Remember say, I put my channel name as Motivates, right? Anti-demotivate. So we can motivate somebody even you don't even have to say anything, but at least you recognize they don't have any self-esteem. So you can give them a little inviting smile. You understand? I say, what do you think about this? If you and the person are friends, what do you think about this? And I say, what? We plan to buy some material to put on a room here. What do you think? Even though you're not buying no material. Lord, my sister, bother with that, it make no sense. You can't pay labor. I say, some person going through generations. Generation suffering for true. They can't come out of it. I always say too, persons who, let me not sound so specific, who say, let me say, drop out of school, not mean they drop out of school early. So they drop out of school early, you realize some drop out of school, and after that one mistake, they never go back and make no more mistake, They realize the problems, so they get serious now and stick to something important. Either go back to school or go learn a skill. But you have some, they drop out of school and they're still going on. Like a young lady I heard about, she's about 23, 24 thereabout, and from she going to school, she drop out. And she reached a number 4 going on to number 5. Now tell me, and you're from a poor family background, so how are you going to lift each other? Nobody not there to lift anybody because more mouth come in again. So those children now see you born so early to their age. They born so early when they look at your age. They're going to come and do the same thing. Have them family soon. Start having their family early because that's what they see. So you call a generation suffering. A generation suffering. But like when you put the generation suffering, when my co-worker heard me talking about house like buying, she put her head on the desk and thought, you can imagine? And fall asleep. She doesn't want to hear. Because she not plan to buy any. But wait until you have one. and she don't have anywhere to live. What she expect? She will expect say you must come put her up. Me telling you. And if you don't, then she tell everybody how you're wicked and bad. And she make up stories and tell everybody about you. So yeah, that's what I say. When you don't have no self-esteem, you don't have no ambition. No ambition at all. No ambition. No ambition. I would really love my banner put up in. No ambition, my friend, then I have none. But what can we do when a person do have no ambition? We can't force them. We have to leave them. And sometimes they are the ones who come up and become a what? A weapon. A weapon? A weapon to us. Form weapon against us, right? They come up and form weapon against us because they end up now become envy of what they see with. I make a lot of sacrifice, in my time when I was going to do my place, the very, very first time when I was going to do it. I tell you, things were not expensive. Yeah, man, because you have some people, and I used to work with persons. When I will carry my things in my bag, right? You know what they have? They buy box food. Mm-hmm. Or they buy expensive fish or whatever. Or most time buy expensive food. And then they replace so then buy, they just put a little bit of rice, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mm-hmm. And then they look, sometimes they trust and can pay. So when they get the money month end, they complain, Lord, the money little bit, they won't give away this. Just that. They not talk about what they can do with the little bit that they get. I make some sacrifices, and if you don't learn to make sacrifices, you can't do nothing. Because you see, when you eat, the little that you eat gives your body strength, and the rest go out as garbage into the toilet. Mm-hmm. What are you going to show? You don't have nothing to show. There is nothing to show. Nothing to show. Everything gone to the toilet. And sometimes what they eat is not anything of substance. Not anything of substance. Everything gone to the toilet. So I've been there. You see chicken back, turkey neck. In those early times, when I started out, we didn't know anything about turkey neck. But chicken back, saltfish was not expensive in the 80s. It was not. I remember it was $5 a pound. So $1.50. $5. Now I must be nearly 1,000, 700, 800 are there about. And things were not expensive in the 80s, honestly. It's after Gilbert 88, everything price starts going up. And then now, the money don't have no value. So you could go to a shop, you could go to the supermarket with a nice size ladder bag, the plastic ladder bags them, and do your shopping and have it full up with weight to take home. We have to break generation curse. Yes, but tell me now, T. I mean, a reason because people are popping out. How can we break the generation curse? How do you think we can break it? How can we break it? I'm borrow here now. How can we break it? We have to we're not going to grudge them. We can't force them. But we have to do our separate things. Because if I have a coworker and I respect the person and I keep showing her or him certain things to make her life better, and that person not responding positively, you know what I do now? Me stop, and me start do look about my business. And when you see me going up now, I'm going to say, but remember, I told you, but you did not want to do anything. So there it goes. You understand? People sometimes need to take things serious. We cannot be on the same. It's like you're born and grow and live doing the same thing. And when you get old, it's like a person born into a community. They don't leave the community and go out anywhere now. They live same place in the community. Same place in the community. And what they do, nobody don't really respect them that much because then grow up with them, then see how them operate, then see how they think and how they behave, and then they become old and they still see them same way, no better. So sometimes it is best when you leave your community and go someplace else and see how other people behave, how they operate, how they do things. Then you go and look at yourself and say, wait, I'm glad I come here because here I am now learning and seeing different attitudes of people, which is more positive. Where I was all the years of my life, it was just negative. Everybody just get up and sit and live at their parents' place. Mother put on a big pot of food, everybody eat and be happy. They don't care whether mother have fish in the plate to give them or just coconut boil and run down. They're not that. And when people have low self-esteem, they hardly want to go and get a job. We have to tell the younger generations about the spending on things that is not important. You have to own up. Yes. You see, if I was here, let me say, 5 years ago, I'm just here, this, this. But if I was here, say 5 years ago, I would have been, I would let them sit aside and look at me good. Because I would have been so devoted because what? It pays. I own my home back home when I was 25. I bought the place and I built my place. And over time I still do and do. Still, but you can't be working and expect to retire and still not in your own place. I don't know how some people feel comfortable. Because to me, when you retire, you're supposed to go in a little easier. But you can retire still and have a big mortgage, depending on how you work out your thing. Your surrounding is what makes it. Yes. I like all your reason. Look at this topic is not going to be, we're going to visit you another time, man. Because when we look back, sometimes people could be better. I remember in the 70s when people were traveling, 80s, people were traveling, 90s, 2000, and some people have opportunity. They could have gone on programs, the different programs that they had. We used to hear they talk about the farm work programs. So they could go on different programs. And some people get the card and give it away. They're not interested. They're not into to go anywhere, but when the person go and work and return, they want the person to give them a big suitcase full of things. So the ambition is not there. And some people doesn't like to work. They don't like to work. They don't want to get up out of their bed. Look how it's nice to go out to work, get tired and come back home. You feel good. But sitting home all day, just, I would say, wasting time and not have any work to go to. How you feel? How people feel? They can't feel good. Your brain is just stagnant. Yeah, your brain is just stagnant. So we just figure that people need to take their ambition serious, because that's the only way we can build our self-esteem. And when you build a self-esteem, you're building it for your family, so and your grandchildren, so they can look back and say, when my grandma was so and so, she can't marry and went to husband family place to live. When she here, she don't can't marry and went to husband family place to live. When she here, she don't look at me. But that is one of the worst thing a person could ever do. But say it used to happen though. They left for them place to them parents' place. They don't go and get a place of their own, rent or something. Then gone at the man place gonna live. So what you expect after a while? After a while, the relationship done. On the moment, because what? The family is going to manage everything. The family is going to manage everything. They can't. And even some people I see, they drop out of school or they get, me say drop out of school. And before they go and say, well, this happened, let me go and have the child and get back into school so I can better myself. They gonna live in a person's house. So they're gonna live the kind of life now, which is not healthy for them. So in a quick time, a second and a third and fourth one come. And then the person tell them and start beat them and run them back home. Then they go back home with 3, 4 babies. Mm-hmm. So sometimes when you look at it, it's like you have some adults who behave the same, like they are young. They're not looking beyond. They just look on right at their nose top. They don't look beyond in life to see what they really want, how they can build up their self-esteem. And by building their self-esteem, it will help others who are looking on, observing, to improve. Yeah, man. That's how I think. Okay, welcome back, David. That's how I think. How can you build your self-esteem, David? Tell me how you can build it. What are things that you can do to make your life better if it's possible? Or to make things better for you? You went and did laundry. Yes, the generation wealth is there, that's what trick most persons. And sometimes they go into a family and they keep it away from them because they're going to say that's what you come for. So they keep it from them. Because that's what you're going to find out to take away the people. To take away the people them things. So they don't want you there. And then because you knew about it, you have your eyes stretching out to get a piece of the action. Yeah. So, David, how would you describe yourself? Are you a person who likes to do chores? Are you somebody who just sit around until somebody say, come and do your laundry? Do you tell yourself you have your laundry to do? Are you that type of person? Or you just do it because your mind tell you to do it? It doesn't matter to you whether or not the clothes smell sour, but you just do it. What type of person are you? Some people just wear the clothes out when they're dirty, They need washing. So when they pass you, you smell the clothes. So some of us, when we reach older age, we're sorry for our mistakes. Yes. And then sometimes it better we try and fix up the mistake from early, Because when you reach later down in our life, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to patch up those mistakes because remember say, it's not easy when you're getting older and you have to change the route, the way of doing things to make life better. Imagine somebody has been doing officer attendant was a very reputable job one time, Maybe still is doing an office attendant job. They not pay no partner, they not save no money. They just get the pay every week and they just shop it out, eat it out. Now when they retire now, what are you expecting to happen to them? They don't have anywhere to go, the money is not enough to pay the rent. They start to want to go back to where they come from in the country. But on the other hand, they cannot go back because they didn't make any plan. They didn't make any plan. So they just become fumble until sometimes they meet them by the way. So they don't get a chance to go home because going home, they did not go home before they retire to say, oh, I'm going to buy a piece of land. I'm going to build my house. So when I retire and cannot work, I can move home. They don't do anything. They are all over the place with friends, frolicking and frolicking. So we get sorry for our mistakes, but we have to still try not to keep making the same mistake over and over again. right? Because it's going to cost us dearly, dearly, dearly. As the song said, dear, oh dearly, dearly as they love. It's going to cost us dearly. And sometimes these are why things that give people high blood pressure because they don't see any way out. Over the years, their self-esteem was very low, very, very low. And they didn't listen to anybody. They didn't try to change their way of life and attitude so life could be a little easier. Right. We must have a plan B. We must have a plan B. You understand? We must have a plan B. We can't exist without a plan B because the first one may not work. See me come now. I started with this one today. I'm saying, I'm going to have to pay attention to this one because I want to reach the requirement so that I can move on. The other one reach a level, but we still have to drop in, drop in, drop in. You understand me? So I have to come with this one more to push it. What if I don't know plan B? How am I going to do it? So I have to get the information, put my things together, and all those things. So building self-esteem helps to get people motivated. And when you're motivated, then you're going to move. But if you're not motivated, nothing is going to move you. Nothing is going to move you, my friend. Motivation has to come from somewhere, either by way of friendliness. I wouldn't say gossiping. I would say more friendliness. And sometimes you get a little bit of cussing because they tell us if you come out of them business, but because it's your friend, they say, no man, you cannot be working every day and you're close to retirement and you're not worried. And you're not worried. You have to be concerned. Then you're here and you know me really want to do so and so. You hear everything starts coming out. But don't give up. We don't quit. We are not any quitters around here, right? We are no quitters. You see, man, the banner has to go up. The banner has to go up. But my son can do it tomorrow. Because from last week, he keep saying want to put up. So that people can see. Yes, T. We did our best in the first night. In the first night. So we're not going to burn out ourselves. You understand me? I'm very grateful. Grateful. If you know it was difficult to start. Can you imagine how 2 months I had the thing over on the tea to do? Thick. And when I put on the pot over there, when they go peep and watch things, I don't do one thing. They put on the pot, And I said, up to today, me check, persons following. But you see, because I don't have the help, and here, my son not really into some of the things. So me putting myself into unnecessary work. So if me have somebody if you do some of the things, me just give them a change and do all the things. Sorry. But they say, Tom drunk, Tom not a fool. A man unalive, don't call him dopey. So, me have a push. I couldn't even do some of the things that me see used to do for like editing. I may find myself sit down over the weekend. That's why I wake up late Sabbath morning, couldn't go to church. Me say, me must learn to do this, me must. Because sometimes you have things to do, it take away your time and your interest. Sorry, take away your time and your interest, you can manage it. And you wish you did have somebody who could take up and carry on the thing for you. But there's nobody because my family is so small. You know, the other day we're talking about the thing that the Jamaican up here, where you say your friend get it like every for 6 months or so, whatever. I heard that they have a thing in place to come for the certificate, the life certificate, when it's to be signed for it for the person up here to submit it every 6 months. I got mine today to reach in by I think January 31st. So I have to go around and get it signed and get whatever. So I can get it off my hands because come January, I'm not sure I want to be out on the road, But if I have to, I have to. So I have to get it sorted out and get it mail, get it off of my hands. I have to get notary public to sign. Boy, I tell you, it just, you don't know. Yes, man. We cover a lot. So me just waiting to see. I wonder where is Jay? Jay look like he start the Thanksgiving preparation. You know? So I have no time. When I film him, I say, what's cool? Maybe no plan to come over here yet. Maybe wait until they see number climb. Why? I say go. Hmm? Maybe me they say, oh I see. Oh I see, said the blind man. Remember that song? Oh I see, said the blind man. A song they used to have. I think Glenn Grant used to sing it. Somebody. Yes, my dear, that's how it goes. And that just feel say it would have been a nice topic because there's some things I like talk about. Because I grew up in a community where people look out for everybody. JB not here. I see a one person up there in the bush. I don't want to think it's him. Could be him there so to surprise me. And I was gonna send to him, write the name so I know what to look for. Well, that's the number climbing up. Come on in. It seems to be up there. So she's preparing. She's preparing to go. Somebody came on and jumped off. Yeah, man. Okay. She's going to sell them. Boy. Everybody have to do everything now to get money. But no wondering about the water business. Because, oh Jesus. And if water thing is serious, it's no the tea is no the water in the stores, supermarket going to sell. Because at all of the reservoirs, they're all open and nobody don't know what is what. Nobody know when no rat swimming in them or do anything. But I'm always told that when you have this sort of bad weather, you must boil the water. Okay. Boy, it's one of these days, I'll go and meet you down there. I have this other friend that I know. It's a friend, not really friend. I know a lady. She lives on the Keys, but I tell her, say, I don't want to go on no key because I don't know when no big wave come and trip everybody. Because out there in them big, deep ocean. They live on the Keys. Key West. Some Keys. some small island. I don't know what they're doing over there, so but they have been there for a long time to drink with family. Lord, yeah, master. You know that since I've been here, this is gonna be my third. Me know it's because we not celebrate a lot of people in where I work. One of them, one I personally celebrate it, but the other family celebrate it. When Christmas, me sure by the time me reach there. But I just said that they didn't take down Christmas tree, you know. They put a Christmas tree early November. Yeah, man. A big something. I don't really blame them for it, but it takes a lot of preparation. And then if you have family and friends, you come and meet this time, and then we go around. We meet at a place, and everybody care and put together. Me never really got experience it, and I have some relatives down at Boston. Me not really up and down no way, you know. Because like when I have this thing to work on, believe you me have too much things to do. Yeah, man, me have a lot of things to do. Not that I don't put people first sometimes, but I don't really pay attention to this. And to think of it now, with what I'm doing, with the two channel and my personal, me need me have to go get another phone because I can't use no phone while I'm doing the live. Can you imagine? And then here you can just buy a phone and just use a phone like that. You have to going to have a plan and all kind of something. Let's have a plan. Yes, my dear, that's how it goes. So you should have been here. Maybe if you didn't know that bigger people, then may work safe. Just give you a little time. Make you work a little time, more go down to the time. Work an extra week and then come off a little later. So you'd have been up here all this week and then you go back down you go down next week. But one day, that's the only time I see people who I can tell you hello. Even then, them not, you understand me? Not normally say hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Then I look for you. Happy Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So you collect your things them at the place already, the wharf and so forth. Might have to get the banner put up. I put up a video yesterday and I see where most people see it. The flowers on it is pretty, but it's not drawing people. It's a name draw people. Mm-hmm. Before take down the flowers, and then see the flower before they see the name. So I have to go take it down and put up the name so they can walk right in and do what they need to do. Yes, my friend T. That's how I say I will talk about how we can build self-esteem with our friends. One brick by brick, one at a time. One at a time, brick by brick. Let me eyes them. I'm trying to keep them open. Trying to keep them open. Anyway, T, you know what to do, right? I mean, I get to talk to you this evening, but you know what I mean. 8:40. And I know you're up from early. Early, so I would suggest you go and take a dive, right? This is when I reach a point, then it will But me really forget another phone on a serious note. I forget another one. The one is not enough. One not enough. I need to when this thing going on, I cannot use my phone. Anybody come, I cannot answer. You see how last night turned out? I wasn't even watching the thumbs up just to see the thing was jumping. The number climb. But I take the switch, the break at the right time. Right in the Thanksgiving week. Right in the week of it. Because me not into any celebration. So me get a chance to put out the work, put out what I have to get done. Yes, my friend. Happy to see you. Please come again. Remember that song, Even the Sunshine? I mean, some of the things, you know, I don't know. It's different here. If I tell you, if I look around 1,000 times, I still, oh, that, sorry. I look at it, I would scatter because it's when we have crusades and those things, even to move into praise and worship, whatever, everybody love it. They're just dead. That's why it's not growing. It's not growing. But I them have to work you up because there are too many of these places around and they're offering help to people. And my place where I go, they don't offer no help to nobody. We don't know. Them they're not drawn. People are not drawn to them. Right, T? So remember, I see, said the blind man, whatever. So remember when you're ready to take the dive, I will for some time and just keep checking. Or maybe I should end it and do a silent one, which is better because I don't want to get in any problem. Okay, so when you're young into doing something, you never know. You can't come as if, but they have so many new rules, You can't come as if you abandon. I just go a little bit over the and then now go and set up one silent one. And then let it go for what I say how much I use my phone. How much I want to use my phone. But as I go, my phone make it go for the next couple of hours. So 8:40. So by 9 can get 2 or 3 hours. Mm-hmm. But you see, we don't have a wide cross section. We knew. Right. See, it got a 0. Somebody was there, apparently realized person disappear. I will just watch it to see. Because it's difficult to do a live more than an hour, The days when I used to do it 2, 3 hours. But that's when things kind of season. You see, I like Thanksgiving Day Thursday. I mean, can run it, make running for a couple hours. The turn you have no time. And because they get accustomed to me, being alive, nobody no call me for this work. I tell them I'm not cutting my life to take any call. All right, T. I'll be behind you shortly. All right. I will be behind you shortly. I see, said the blind man. I have that to do. Just I watch to see if they will come back up. Mm. Yes, my friend. Right, girl. You're watching it, Tedla. It is on that. I'm going to watch to see how, if it's going to come back up. But you can do your thing, man. If you understand, I say, I'm not going to spell it out. We're going to just watch it. If it doesn't come back up, then we just, you know. It will take a little time, but if you do a little seasoning, get it in. So 9 o'clock, I may just put it in a 2 hour silent live. But I don't think a silent live works so well so early in the week, you know. But I may just try it. But I'm watching what I see here. Watching it a little bit more, my friend. But remember me tell you, hell, but it hurt me now. I must say I'm thankful for today. I didn't put down anything, and I got a result. And each day will be better and better. Because I remember the days when I just started, I couldn't spend so long on a live. I spent 5 minutes and run because there were always people were always attacking me and calling me all kind of names, and I had to run. I was so scared. And today I have the confidence now not to run, but to stand back and let them see what I'm made of. I know they think I got almost about 17 or 21. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I put. Mm-hmm. Looks like this is where it ends P. T. Mm-hmm. This is it. So I'm not going to do the silent live it. When the banner put up, because but just like all those persons had stopped by. Alright. TT. Have a good evening and many, many thanks. I will now and do the two covers now for this. Put them in the playlist. So much good things to do. So T, if I don't get to you tonight, then I'll do it tomorrow. But how that look? But I know you go to your bed, you see, because you say you just go back into your own bed, it's now you're going to sleep. You slept where you were, but you're into your own bed now. So I let you rest. Then I will let you know tomorrow. Yes, before I go live tomorrow, I will let you know how I plan to do the thing. Understand? Because I want to push this more. So I don't want to spell out everything just like this. This look like is it, right? But I'm coming up back. All right. Okay, Sister T. The thing has stopped. Only if I stop it, stop. Mm-mm. Look like it's stopping. This is something. Mm-mm. Okay, T, because I see it's not moving from that now. So just to end here. So.